Hello. Hi there. I can see one of you is watching over on Twitch right now. Let me just check the YouTube chat, see if anyone's over there as well. Let me know if my microphone is malfunctioning at all. Hopefully it's not. Okay. So I don't see anyone over on YouTube. So normally I wait about 30 minutes before getting right into a stream, but I thought I would start a little bit early, not to read Homestuck straight away and not to bitch about work for once, because I could bitch about work, but I'd rather not get myself stressed out over that. So instead, I was thinking I might start off with a reaction to something where did it go? Well, actually, because there's this cartoon that just came out, I just shared it on Discord. I haven't seen it yet, but it's just something I've been aware of for a while. Let me find it. It's I think I posted it here. Yeah, so it's called The Three Tomes. It's an animatic pilot, so I'm sort of expecting it to be like the way Pretty Pretty Please, I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl did its pilot. Maybe there'll be some finished animation like what that one did. And yeah, so that one's, I think I heard about this from the channel 1000 Thoughts, who's like a cartoon reviewer. So I highly recommend his work, and I'm looking forward to this one. We'll see. I might not watch it straight away just because it's it only just came out a couple of hours ago, so I think I should I'll probably watch it at the end of this stream after we've done reading Homestuck. But what I would like to react to now is something called Ramshackle. Now, I haven't watched Ramshackle because it's something I've been aware of for a while, but I didn't want to watch it because it looked like something that I could like, but it's been a year and I haven't really heard anything about it moving forward. It kind of, just looking at it, I'm like, this looks like Gravity Falls, and I like Gravity Falls. I think that's why I've put off watching it, because I'm like, it's only one episode. I need more. If it's gonna be like Gravity Falls, I want there to be more of it. But I've been hearing buzz about it for a while. But I also recently found out that Ramshackle is actually based on a web comic, and so even if I do end up liking this, at least I know if I want more of it, I can go read the web comic. This is the case with something like Lackadaisy. When the pilot came out, I immediately read all of the web comics, so I'm not afraid to watch this. So if I end up liking it too much, hopefully I won't like it too much, because there's too much stuff I need to watch, too much stuff I need to read. Watch and read. All right. So let's give this one a watch. This is a fair use reaction. That's what we're gonna do.
Just help you with polishing your emails.
So hopefully this will be fine.
It also lessens the mental load of replying to email.
Okay, I can live with this. Probably not a kids show, not a kids show. Probably more like could be for teenagers maybe. It is based on a webtoon, so it doesn't surprise me that this type of content is in here. So yeah, let's go. The Easter egg will be hidden. This Easter egg will be hidden in the film. The first person to comment when and where it appears will get their comment pinned. Cute. Everything's very brown, and let's see. Looks like it's set in the past. This is not This is not a modern. This is definitely not a modern setting at all. They are living in some sort of shanty town.
Somewhere.
Is this it?
We're looking for beans, not spleens.
Oh,
I don't understand. It was in our bean.
Gross.
We're looking for
He's smoking a cigarette. Sorry, I didn't notice that he was smoking a cigarette because it's not connected to his mouth, but it's there. Interesting.
beans, not spleens.
oh.
I don't understand. It was in our bean corner last night. Maybe you accidentally threw them out? Hey, a scrap never throws out a perfectly good can of beans. Especially not one that's 8 ounces of...
So, she's referring to herself as a scrap. Like, is that what their group's name is called, or is that her family name?
Pure hickory smoked bliss. If we can't find it by tonight, we starve. Still definitely not one that's 8 ounces of... Scrap never throws out a... night. Maybe you accidentally threw them out? Hey, a scrap never throws out a perfectly good can of beans. Especially not one that's 8 ounces of pure hickory smoked bliss. If we can't find it by tonight...
Hickory smoked bliss. I know what she means by that.
we starve.
Oh no, I relate to this.
Stone, stop crying. It's not even noon yet.
That wasn't me.
The heck?
What is that?
I don't know. Some kind of meat? That's a baby, dummy.
3 homeless people finding a baby in a trash can. What does this remind me of? The answer is Tokyo Godfathers. If you haven't seen Tokyo Godfathers, people who have seen Tokyo Godfathers will normally say that's their favorite Christmas movie. So I know I'll be watching it this Christmas. So you know.
Well, she wasn't wrong.
Aw, did someone abandon you here? Typical ramshackle, huh?
So now what? Do we throw it back in the trash?
And keep looking for those...
Wait a second. Wait a second.
So now what? Do we throw it back in the trash?
I just realized that character has an accent. I think that was a Scottish accent, maybe? That's cool. That's cool. I like that.
Keep looking for those beans.
What? No! This baby's a precious gift from Mother Nature, and he's all alone in the world with no one to take care of him.
Just like
What
us.
about the orphanage?
Stone, what the fuck? Everyone knows the orphanage is no place for a kid.
Yeah, that's true.
How about we just take him in?
I
A
don't...
new member means a new best friend. What should we name him?
Maybe something like, Maggot?
Maggot.
Cause he looks like one, doesn't he?
Yeah,
I see it.
pretty much.
Anyway, Maggot, how good are you at gambling? Any bank heist or fraud experience?
Good.
Oh, we can teach him the old slick and slide.
Oh, yeah.
I like how they have all this like sunken eye look, and while being pale, it's like, yeah, that's what you look like when you're hungry. You know, that's what you look like when you're not well. But my impression of the show so far is it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. That's another thing I'm afraid of when I watch pilots these days, is that a lot of them are not particularly exceptional. Lackadaisy was exceptional, but even then, like, I didn't fully appreciate it at the time. Let's see. I don't want to name any pilots that I could be ripping on. I'm hoping that this isn't one that I would end up calling mid by the end of it. But yeah, it's got a particular art style that I do appreciate. But you know, compared to other art styles, I feel like this is kind of normal, and you know, I would rather. It feels very conventional. It looks like something that a regular, any other like TV cartoon would do, and I just kind of think, well, I would rather see like something unique. Like if you're gonna put something on the internet, I would like it to be unique, you know. Though I do like. Wait a sec. Damn it! Come back. I like this character design. This character. I would love it. I would love a show where she's just the main character. I don't know. I just like that. You know, she. You know, I really like the contrast of black and yellow. It just works really well, and it's part of this. It goes really well with this type of world. But I will say that. Let's see. I guess like this world possibly is going for like a steampunk look, and I guess that's okay. Anyways, we'll see. But I don't know. I think you could do steampunk, and it doesn't have to necessarily. I don't know. Maybe I'm just gonna shut up. Hello, Mixolitty, over on Twitch there. Thanks for coming by. So I am going to be reading Homestuck in a bit. I just wanted to spend some time watching Ramshackle for the first time, and you know, so far it's just okay.
Smell of piss and opportunity. Entertainment Square is
Wait, sorry.
Smell of piss and opportunity. Entertainment Square is where all the loot bags hang out. Look at.
So far, the swearing in this show. Not that there's been a lot of swearing. It feels. I do. The way the swearing is done in this, I feel like it suits this show more than it does in I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl. I did appreciate I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl, and I hope it gets continued, but I feel like the swearing suits this show better than that particular one.
Get 'em all. Riching. Ritually. Anyway, today's skip is gonna show you how we get the money from their pockets into ours.
It's gonna be trial by fire, buddy. I hope you're ready.
You got this.
I like how this kid kind of looks like a dog. It's like but in the world of Goofy, you know. He looks like he goes to Max's high school.
Yes. Now go eat the rich. Frickin' devour them, dude.
Vinny, do you remember how we didn't make enough
I feel like they're not actually eating the rich. I feel like at best they're nibbling, and it's like, you know, you guys need to like do a big heist.
from pickpocketing last week, so we had to eat shoes?
Ugh.
The shoes weren't that bad. They tasted like all the other shoes I've had.
No, I mean, how the hell are we gonna raise a baby if we can't even take care of ourselves?
Hey, you were in maggot shoes too, remember? Me and Skip found you sopping wet from the rain. You looked so dumb.
I'm pretty sure he's like older than you though, so he, you know, that's not like answering the question at all.
Anyway, Maggot's part of our crew now. Losers like us. We're all we've got on this bitch of an earth, so we gotta stick together.
And then you just do the worm. Or, I guess in your case, the maggot. There you go. Nice job. Aw, don't worry. I believe in you. And if you ever need help, the three of us will always be there to back you up. Got it?
I'm just wondering, because I'm thinking about like when I was a teenager. I don't know. It could just be that I just don't like babies because they cry and they can't talk and such. But yeah, I think like if I was watching this as a teenager, I probably would be annoyed by the fact that there's a baby here, and I would have been like, would have preferred like just these characters' dynamic and just enjoying their dynamic. But now that there's a baby in the mix, it's kind of like I don't know. It's not that it's ruined anything. It's just I feel like there was a missed opportunity to just like really get into their dynamic, and now it's like, you know, and now we just have to like not only get to know their dynamic but see their dynamic change with a baby involved, and it's like, I don't know, like I'm thinking about what's his name, Alex Hirsch saying about Gravity Falls. He said that the whole show would have been ruined because the show pretty much relies on the dynamic of Mabel, Dipper, and the Stan brothers, just their dynamic, and that would have been ruined. That whole dynamic would have been completely different if at any point Mabel and Dipper's parents came into the show, because that's why we never see them, because those guys add nothing to the show, and I'm just worried that maybe this baby might have a similar effect on how I perceive this show.
All right, that's her signal. Let's bounce.
Yeah. I replaced all her playtime with extra pageant rehearsal, so
Oh,
there's
that
no
poor
way
kid.
Bailey's gonna lose this year. Ugh, how dreadful. Another disgusting scrap, falling into drugs and homeless.
Okay, so she called the baby a scrap, so that means, what does that mean? I guess that's like their class. I guess it's like, sorry, I just saw someone over on YouTube. Hello, Caligula Aquarium. Where's the Homestuck? I'm stuck in home. Yeah, so pale, nom nom. Where's the Homestuck? Okay, so because I just started streaming, I just wanted to react to something, just to wait for people to show up. I just wanted to bum around for a bit before I get right into it, and I didn't want to complain about work, so I thought let's react to Ramshackle. But I'm thinking it's been almost half an hour since I started streaming, and I'm assuming everyone who is going to be here has shown up, so I could just get right into Homestuck now. And I guess also I'm just not really feeling this pilot so far, so it's probably not worth forcing myself to read it anymore, to watch it anymore. So yeah, it's probably just a lost cause on me. All right, so who is now? Now, is that okay with everybody that I just move on now to start reading Homestuck? I need you to let me know if that's what you guys want. Like, tell me the things. Sorry, I just realized that. Sorry, because I tried fixing my chat, my on-screen chat, but it looks like it hasn't actually been fixed, because it looks like it's coming in the wrong way, but that's okay. I'll fix it another day. Okay. All right. I guess I could. Yeah. All right. Okay. I think I've waited long enough. So let's get into it. Let me just check the Twitch chat one more time, just to see if anything changed there. Okay, let's just, by the way, if Jasmine pops in and let them know that I want to talk to them about something, because I remember Jasmine saying something last week about seeing if anyone could come in on the stream to talk me through Homestuck a bit more, because reading, like, don't get me wrong, I like reading out people's chats, but if someone wants to talk to me directly about Homestuck as I'm reading, we can definitely organize that. I've set my disc. I had to log back into my Discord, and I forgot what it was before, but I've logged into my Discord specifically for, I'm pretty sure it was Jasmine who was asking for this. So if Jasmine shows up, let her know that I know that she knows, and then we can talk. All right. Okay, so I definitely read this, but I'm going to read it again. Okay. You are now the peregrine mendicant. You are flying westward in your peculiar mobile station. You have no sense of your bearings presently. The door is blocked by a metal column which extended through the entry shaft before liftoff. What will you do? Yes, and so he's like collecting mailboxes. Check mail. This message to Dr. Brinner looks pretty serious. Open envelope. Never. Okay. The mail is sacred, and sacred is the trust between the postman and the recipients of his precious parcels. You have made a solemn pledge to deliver this letter to the doctor just as soon as you determine where this address is, or find any sort of discernible mailing address in this wasteland, for that matter. The mail is freedom. The mail is life. The mail is the fabric of civilized. Wait. Hold that thought for a moment. He's down his outfit. He's down his cosplay. Oh my God! It's official. He's got like a single tear come. Oh my God. Okay. The mail is the one final hope for resurrecting a dead planet from its ashes. Okay. All right then. From its ashes, and the letter carriers are the brave soldiers of God in this righteous crusade. They are the defenders of God. They are the defenders of the light of knowledge, free communication, and the exchange of ideas. Speaking of which, it wasn't too long ago, it was like a couple of months ago, where it was sort of announced that people who deliver the mail, mailmen, they're not gone yet, but they're just sort of like, they're only delivering the mail on certain days, because basically mail has become more or less, it's nearly obsolete because email. Basically, that's, people are opting to go digital with their mail, and they don't want physical mail anymore. So, and I guess like Amazon has like completely like almost has a monopoly on delivering packages themselves. So what else can mailmen do? So they've had to, it's unfortunate for the mailmen, unfortunately. Anyways, where was I? They are the bold toters of all those little papery conduits of freedom, the white postmarked angels that whisper a message on their deliverance, a promise to the yearning. There is hope yet, liberty, reason, justice, civility, edification, perfection, mail. Incredible. Examine keyboard and screen. Okay. It's the terminal you use to activate the station's homing mechanism. It looks like it has now returned to control you. The default viewport displays commands previously entered, including your last and only command, home. Type view. You type another one of your previously entered commands. It switches to the window of a young girl standing alone somewhere. There is a heavy amount of video interference of some sort. The girl seems familiar to you. Seems familiar? So, yeah, because we were just getting to know Jade last week, and she's still somewhat mysterious to me, but I like her. I think she's the best character so far. I wonder why she's familiar to him. Greetings. Don't I know you? And she looks like she's like shaking her head or something, or she's electrocuting him. So flashing, being electrocuted, kablamo. Let's see. Skynet Laboratory. I still need to. I don't know when, but I will watch the Terminator 2 one day. I've seen Terminator 1 years ago. I just still haven't seen Terminator 2 yet. Refuse to acknowledge the absurd T set. What? Oh, right, here we are. Okay, so this is Rose's perspective. You successfully disregard the T set because it's stupid and shouldn't be in a place like this. You probe further into the lab. Looks like a little girl's room. This all strikes you as a bit odd. No time for messing around in here, though. Okay? Wear the scarf, be the writer. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Maybe you'll do a little messing around. You are only human after... what's that? Yeah, what is that? Is that like one of those, Is that like one of those clowns that kidnapped John's dad? Let's see. It's like, hi there, Crafter Plays, me. Is that Peak Fiction? Yes, it is Homestuck. Oh, you make videos about Homestuck, do you? That's really cool. Awesome. So, have you read all of Homestuck then, or are you like making videos as you read it? I'm just curious what kind of videos you make. Okay, you are accosted by a friendly mutant kitten. Resist great urge to take the wedged shale. What's a shale again? Oh, the shales, right. You know you should grab this thing, but what? Oh, right, look at these harlequins. You are suddenly feeling apprehensive about entering your father's room. Oh, well, so he's never been in his dad's room. Oh, that's right, this was brought up before, I do remember that. And I remember, I don't know what I thought of that at the time. Okay, with all the scampering around it almost slipped your mind how much you hate his hideous clowns. No use putting it off any longer. There is only one thing left to do. Give me a D, give me an E, give me an S, give me a C. Desk. Okay, jump down. Come. He gained 50 points. Cool. Whereas when I jump down from buildings in Baldur's Gate 3, I usually lose about 10 health points. 10 to 15, sometimes 20, depending on how high. Why is there a shrine to Jade? And where is this? I hope this is not in John's dad's room. That would be terrible. I'm concerned. Okay, because so far John's dad is the only one where I'm like, yeah, okay, he's the only good parent, and if this is what he's up to, I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, scamper into grand foyer with wild abandon. Okay. Alright. It's like, okay, last scamper. Okay, you scamper your heart out and bump into something. You don't know why he always insists on keeping it so dark in here. Oh look, it was one of his dumb globes. These things make it awfully difficult to navigate the foyer. We get it, Granddad. You like to travel around the world, going on adventures and stuff. Lousy goddamn stupid globes. Arm yourself. Okay, Grandpa will surely have stern words for you if he catches you without your trusty rifle at the ready. That's just what we need. Another one of his blustering mustachioed diatribes. You are rolling your eyes in advance, getting getting them warmed up. But ideally, you can evade him altogether. All you have to do is get past this fireplace and out the front door, and you'll be scot-free. Examine those chaps on the sofa. Oh yeah, that's right. The grandpa collects knights and mummies, which is weird. Okay, she's sneaking. Okay, so this is the right. This is the shrine, right? That was so. It's the grandpa that has the shrine, probably. Let me just check. Okay, these are the manners for distinguished house guests. They like to gather there by the fireplace for tea time, as well as pretty much all other times. It's all very mannerly and civilized. You know exactly what's going to happen when you try to sneak by. The fireplace is going to light up, and your grandpa's silhouette is going to appear in front of the fire to give you a good spook. He is so predictable. Something like that kind of happened with Rose's mum as well, but with lightning. So okay, well, woof. It's like she's really good with her rifle. He's holding. What's he got? He's got something. He's got a weapon. Okay. And there he goes. The old man has the flame. Okay, I'm wondering if there's going to be a fight between these two. You suppose you could still manage to sneak by the crafty old man if you are fast enough. Avoiding an encounter would be ideal. Encounters with him are usually intense. Leap dramatically across the divide. Interesting strategy. Okay, whoops. You guess an encounter with him is almost certain now, but most likely not for a while. Time to see what someone else is up to. Oh, let's say Dave. Alright, moving on to Strife. The Strifes. David Elizabeth Strife. Is there something going to appear? Is this going to be an animatic? Yes. Oh, snap. Preloader Psychonaut. Loading. Sleeping. Yes, I know we're going to get a bug. Okay, aggressive. Did we get him? Does anyone know what I've got to do? I guess that was it. So I guess I'll move on then. Wow. And she's got the sun on her shirt or something. Oh, there he is in the flesh. Yes, I am going out with this gun. No, I will not get a bigger one. No, I will not take yours. I can't even lift it. Oh, that is so preposterous. Do you even hear what you're saying? I will be fine. This is a perfectly deadly gun, and it shoots lots of incredibly deadly bullets. You will just stop it. I am going now. Goodbye. Abscond. So we're absconding. Okay. Does she still have a gun, though? Blah, blah, blah. He was so much easier to deal with when he was alive. Oh my god, he's dead. Jesus. What the fuck? That's a heck of a thing to drop just then. Woof. Okay, I wasn't I guess that makes sense. Is Rose's mum also dead? Because she kind of did the whole, like, sometimes she's a silhouette and other times she's like sometimes she has a corporeal form. Okay. Miraculously survive. Who's PM again? Oh, right, the merchant. The cabbages guy. Okay, peer out explosion hole. Okay, we're looking. The mailboxes are falling out. The worm is going after the mailboxes. Is it going to eat the mailboxes or is it bringing it back? Okay. It's bringing it back. Okay. Rose, refuse to acknowledge the absurd kitten. What's wrong with the kitten? You failed miserably. Oh look, there's some more mad science crap over there. I'm pretty sure it's a pinball machine, but whatever. Okay, insert coin. This weird arcade gizmo adapted to this setup obviously doesn't take coins anymore, assuming it ever did. Besides, you left all your coins on the fridge, remember? Let's play a game. This doesn't appear to be a game. It appears to be a purifier. Screw around with the purifier. I recognize this. You mess with the controls. Hey, Jaspers is alive. Just a second. Excuse me. Okay, or at least he was in the past, according to the timestamp. This was almost 9 years ago. According to the timestamp, this was almost 9 years ago. You try to move the crosshairs with the joystick, but it seems to be permanently locked on a specific target. You might be able to unlock it, but you clearly don't have much time to horse around with this thing. Okay. You zoom out. Oh my god, it's back when she was a baby. She's been spied on her entire life by the lab. It looks like you and Jaspers were having one of your sessions. What sessions? Like psychological sessions? You weren't making a lot of progress though, because Jaspers was no doubt being characteristically recalcitrant. What? I have not heard of this word. I'm going to look it up. Let me look this up. Recalcitrant. Okay. having an obstinately uncooperative attitude, especially towards authority or discipline. Okay, I like that word. Cool. You possibly jotted this phrase down in your pad. It's hard to remember though. Wait, could this be that day? So she had this cat and she was like pretending to be its psychologist. That's adorable. Okay, cause time paradox. Okay. You attempt to purify Jaspers. This would surely cause a time paradox because you can plainly see that he has not told you his secret yet, but it seems the machine has a safety mechanism to prevent such irresponsible purification practices. Okay, paradoxify. Okay, the paradox ghost imprint of Jaspers purifies instead and quickly settles into a mound of sludge. That is so sad. Just settle for the kid and don't just yeah. Oh, that's really sad. Okay. Oh, but it's not over yet. It appears. It's in the oven. Calculations. The machine beside it sucks up the paradox sludge and begins some kind of automated procedure. It seems whatever sort of primordial biochemical properties the sludge possesses is being evaluated by the device. The device generates a fetal paradox clone of Jasper's. The wretched creature exhibits a number of unfortunate mutations, though. The good news is that it will be mercifully unestablished along with this facility shortly. This is also the bad news. Whoever was operating this machine in the past may have been making unsuccessful attempts to perfect the science of ectobiology. Yeah, okay. Is this something that, what's his name? John, is this like a John from the future making a lab next to his friend's house in the past so that everything happens? Oh, all right, let's have a flashback. Okay. There is no need for a flashback. Conveniently, you can watch what happened right here on the monitor. You roll the clock forward a few seconds. Jaspers reveals his stunning secret to you in strict confidence. What's the secret? Okay. Okay, before you ask him to clarify, you vanished into thin air. You now believe you understand why. Before you could ask him, right, okay. However, you were not the one who will purify him from this moment. Your hand was nowhere near the controls just now. A couple of weeks after he vanished, his body washed up along the riverbank. His suit, oh god, a couple of weeks later he vanished, his body washed up along the riverbank. His suit was a mess. Your mother fitted him with a new one just before the absurd funeral service she insisted upon. Okay. Trace Jasper's whereabouts on the machine. That would have been really sad. Okay, static. Dead cat. You roll the clock forward to a week after he vanished. It seems there is no accessible feed tracing his whereabouts during that time frame. You fast forward another week. There he is, just as you found him. Fast forward to now. Oh, we're getting one of those animations, aren't we? Wait a second. Uh, so, I'm trying to think. So the cat, so she set the cat's body back in time or something? Let's see, I just, I don't want to watch the whole thing. I'm just going to try and find the rest on YouTube. Hang on. So I know there's a channel where you can watch them on YouTube. Homestuck Archived is probably what's best. Okay, she kicked it, and the grave opened. She went in there. The cat's body fell. I can't recall. Okay. So Mixolidi, I was wondering, are you still there? I'm trying. There was a button in the corner that appeared. Wait, what? Let's see. Let me try it. Was I supposed to press that button? I'm trying to remember. Mixolidi, are you Jasmine? I forgot which one, because I know that there's some Jasmine goes by a different username on Twitch, and I'm just trying to remember. Check the YouTube video when the song ends. When the song ends. Oh, is it just here in the corner that you mean? Okay, never mind. Sorry, I was hoping Jasmine might be here, but it's all good. I'll just play this again. I'll see if I can press the button when it comes back up. Got it. Well, oh, okay. So she's finally riding the horse. She does look kind of cool though, with the scarf. Nay. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go. Okay, it's Jasper's. He's alive. Is he? Well, okay. He's still dead, but his body is intact. Okay. Turns out it wasn't some kind of disintegratificator. Disintegrator like you thought. It's more like an escapalizer. An escapalizer. A purified Jaspers immediately. Okay, he's here now. He's not mushed. We've got about 10 seconds left. Good thing you finally got all this sorted out. You only have 10 seconds to spare. Time to stash the dead cat and M-Scray. You mean Scram? Okay. Stop fooling around and transport Elias out of there. Kablamo. Okay, now we're going to go to Jade's perspective. Locate and feed the devil beast you call a pet. That's the wolf, right? Look at her running in the field. Good luck finding him. If he wants to be found, he will find you. Beck has always managed to elude your prognosticative faculties. He is completely invisible to your intuition somehow, a property almost totally unique to him. It used to freak you out a little, but you have long since grown accustomed to it. Okay. Has always managed to elude your... Okay, they're completely invisible to your intuition somehow, a property almost totally unique to him. Interesting. So he's like beyond her abilities. Okay. And she's the most capable so far. And here he is. Look at he's got some sort of aura happening. Okay. Huh? Ah, he disappeared. Oh, it was nothing. Nothing at all. Moving right along. Retrieve the package you expected to arrive. Okay. The birthday package you were expecting from John. Okay. Arrived months late and yet right on time. It landed over there fast. It landed over there past the crumbling monument, a satellite to the great mystic ruins at the center of the crater lagoon. Triple somersault into room. Oh wait, John's about to. We're about to go back to John's perspective. To triple somersault into room, etc. Stick the landing. I guess he did. Okay, you do that. Okay, you do that. You are now in your. We don't even see it happen. It's just. It's like it's. This is post happen. Okay. Okay, you do that. You are now in your dad's room. Where are all the clowns? Uh-oh. His dad was normal the whole time, and the clown thing was just a front to cover up the normal. Okay. You spot your dad's briefcase beside you. It probably contains all sorts of clues, or at least various forms and paperwork critical to his trade as a hilarious street performer. Oh, is that what his dad does for a living? Nah, he's not. No way. His dad's just a normal businessman. He just. Hang on. I'm thinking of a short film I saw one time. What was it called? Short film about. What was it called? I can't remember. I'm not even sure how to describe what it's about. Standing in one place. I think it was this one. Let me just get this up.
Hey, so do you think you'd ever...
Yeah.
Saying it's a question.
I just needed to stand there until 5.
Okay, so I remember... Okay, so in this short film, there's this young guy. He's just graduated from wherever. And he's offered a job with a really good salary. And this businessman is saying, oh yes, I'll give you this salary. And all you have to do is just stand in this one spot for the rest of your life. And he gets raises for it. But we find out that this businessman, because this guy wants to know what is his boss's deal, because he wants to get some idea of why it is he's doing what he's doing, and he follows him. That's right. He follows him. Where is it? I think it's about to appear. Yeah, so he finds out that his boss puts on clown makeup. And it's just, his boss is just a clown. That's it. That's all it is. And there's no satisfying explanation other than just his boss is weird, he's just a clown, and obviously this is supposed to be a symbol for something that you can apply to all bosses like this. But yeah, other than that, we don't really get a satisfying reason for why the boss is doing what he's doing, because there is no satisfying reason for dumb practices. Okay. Alright, here we go. John is about to snoop. It's going to go into snoop mode. And okay. Wait, I thought I clicked it. Hang on, come back. Oh yeah, here comes the secrets. Get ready for some major rev up. Wait a minute. These are just boring business documents and spreadsheets. What the hell is going on here? Your dad's just a normal dude, man. He just, being a clown is his outlet for coping with having you. Oh no, I'm kidding. It's just an outlet, because we all need an outlet most of the time. John, examine your dad's room. Loading. I just can't believe this. Who's this douchebag? He looks so traumatized. Oh my god. It just conflicts with everything he understands his dad to be. Calm down. It'll be alright. So all those years, while you believed he was out busking up the corners with hilarious antics, he was working as an ordinary businessman all along. He was just a man trying to make a good, honest living for his son. Maybe he was too embarrassed to tell you the truth, or maybe it was just that you never bothered to ask. You guess you always just assumed. Let's see, you would never make enough money from busking. I don't know why he thought that. Oh, his dad's getting into a fight. He's fighting for his life. The human prisoner has broken out of his jail cell yet again. Attempts to block the cell door with heavy objects have proven futile. Well, we'll see about that. And here's the screenshot. You're going to need a bigger safe. Oh yeah, so I was saying last week that I sort of made a comment that this was I think I said something like, this is the clown god of hell. And it kind of occurred to me afterwards that, yeah, it kind of makes sense that the Vivzy Pop team would pick this up for an adaptation because... Sorry, I'm just stretching. It makes sense they would pick this up because it does have, like, some aesthetics that do kind of work with what they can already do. So, yeah. You're going to need a bigger safe. Alright. Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Okay, enter name. Spade Slick. Okay. It's like shaking his head. Spade Slick. Got a nice ring to it, but you know your own name, and that damn well ain't your name. Take another stab at it. State name and rank. Okay. State name and rank. You are an arch agent Jack Noir. You Oh my god, his dad's a secret agent. That makes sense. That's why his dad's able to that's why his dad's kind of cool, and he's also got 2 fake identities at home somehow. And his dad's that explains why his dad wears the hat, because he's got the signifiers of being an agent. Okay. You oversee various affairs of a dark kingdom. Presently, you are determining how to deal with this prisoner. Oh wait, hang on. Wait, who's an odd okay, so who's Jack? Is this Jack or is that Jack? I'm pretty sure this is Jack. Okay. You are an arch agent Jack Noir. You oversee various affairs of a dark kingdom. Presently you are determining how to deal with this prisoner. who has been a thorn in your side since he was apprehended. Okay, no, so this is Jack Noir. Okay, so this is Jack Noir, the archagent who oversees various affairs of a dark kingdom. Presently, you're determining how to deal with this prisoner who has been a thorn in your side since he was apprehended. You view the affairs of the kingdom through a series of fenestrated walls. You have 3 walls, nearly enough to form a cubicle of vigilance, which is a full and proper enclosure for an agent of your stature. Okay, so he's short. However, much to your utter contempt, your 4th wall was stolen some time ago. Okay. Don comical hat. Okay. Okay, this frivolous headdress turns your stomach. You'd sooner stick your head in a furnace than coax it into this monstrosity's loathsome, colourful maw. It's bad enough that your exalted ruler ordered everyone to drape themselves in these hideous rags the moment the troublesome human with the pipe and his child showed up. You draw the line at that. You draw the line at the hat. Okay. Call a minion. You order one of your burliest agents to the scene. He brings something heavier this time. Extreme close-up. Whoa. So this is some sort of leader, and he's got a big finger. Okay, your transmission is interrupted. It seems your glorious monarch has concerns over your wardrobe. So this kind of feels like what White Diamond from this, like back when White Diamond was evil back in Steven Universe. He's gone bleh. Fine, you begrudgingly don the comical hat. Stupidly lousy, wise and just leader. What a royal pain in the ass. Throw down hat in disgust. You fully intend to once your superior stops breathing down your neck for a second. Wait, what now? It's like it's like punch, yeah. Punch, punch, punch. What's next? Your blood is boiling. Your blood is boiling so hot you could cook an egg on your carapace. Looks like you'll have to handle this yourself. Investigate. Okay, we're going back to John's perspective. Investigate room for anything Dad may have left behind. It seems there are some unopened birthday presents which Dad didn't get around to giving you yet. Present time, open a present, see what's inside. The one on the right seems promising. You open it to see what is inside and oh god, yes! Obtain the thing, a fetch modus I think is what he's excited about. The sweet loot, obtain sweet loot. You tear into this thing and put a mean peep on the sweet loot. In addition to the modus control deck, you got a bonus array fetch modus, plus another 12 cards which are practically worthless by this point, but hey, you'll take them. First thing you do is flush the extra cards in your deck. Okay, really, this is just way too many cards. Equip array fetch modus. Okay, The array modus allows you to store and retrieve any item from any card at any time. It seems exceptionally serviceable, albeit difficult to weaponize. Boring. Read instructions for control deck. Hey Mixo Lady, Mixo Liddy, I just saw you doing like a sad face. I was just wondering if everything's okay. Okay, there's nothing to read really. You just pop some Modus cartridges in the slots, fire it up and see what happens. You start by putting the stack and Q modi in the slots. Okay, your Silodex now behaves like a stack and a queue. Items can be removed from either the top card or the bottom card. You see no reason at all you see no reason at all not to jam the array cartridge in there too. You make sure to blow the dust out first, of course. The Silodex configures itself into an array of distinct Q stacks. Now we're talking. This is just the sort of needless complexity you have come to expect from your inventory management system. John, unwrap the smallest present first. Okay. You have a staunch policy of always saving the biggest present for last. Always. You receive a box of delicious fruit gushers. Could this birthday get any better? You don't think so. Open the big one. You thought wrong. Fill up an entire Q stack with shoes. Okay, awesome. Q stack full of shoes. Capture log fruit gushers. Dang, you spaced out and put it in the wrong Q stack. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of this thing. Closely inspect fruit gushers box. So delicious. You can't wait to capture log one of these packs and make like 1 million gushers. Screw all this building nonsense. You'd rather make candy. Wait a minute. It can't be. What's he looking at? Betty Crocker. The heinous battle witch has her gnarled claws in everything. What do gushers have to do with baked goods anyway? Ah, right, because his dad's into baking. How does this make sense? Why? Why? Okay, John's going to have a mental breakdown. This is stupid, he says. Okay. Okay, retrieve package. We're going to Jade's perspective. Okay. Something's loading. So that's Beck. What's happening? Oh, shoot again. He caught it. And she gave him a mistake. Good job. That was cool. Okay, fist. She's having a narcolepsy. The dog picks her up. And now we're at Rose's, and then he like puts her in her bed, make sure she's okay, and then he like buzzes off. And now we're gonna go back to Rose's perspective. Nope, no mixed atoms. Looks like you and the kitty kept your genes to yourselves. Your new kitty, whose name is, you'll think of one later. Hey, where the heck are you anyway? Look around room. Oh, you're back home. The well-stocked bar and the vantage from the window tells you this is your mum's room. Or at least that's what you or at least what you thought was her room. You decide not to be especially melodramatic about this revelation. Well, you know, there's a bunch of alcohol around, so... Okay, watch the meter impact. Okay, time for the apocalypse. Shit. Huh, that's funny. Shouldn't that place be unestablished by now? The downpour of smaller meteors has stopped. Kablam. Better get out of here. Oof. This room is a powder keg with all this booze lying around. Get down to business. Suddenly you are feeling very businessman-like for some reason. You just punched a shitload of cards in anticipation of making a lot of cool stuff. This time you didn't foolishly destroy any items. You just looked at the codes for some objects you rounded up and punched them on blank cards. You wonder how much alchemizing you can get away with before Rose gets back. As if she's got any right to tell you what to do with your hard-earned grist. You're the one running around here putting your ass on the line. All she's got to do is mess around with her computer. Anyways, you better hurry. He's got no idea. Now we're going to go to Jade's dream. Everything's blinking. She's sleeping. She's sleeping. Beep, beep, beep. There's a robot of Jade now. She's having like she's dressed like Sailor Moon. And there's a Jade robot, okay. You are now dreaming. Your dream bot is awake and active. Okay, so when she has a dream, there's a robot of her that wakes up. Okay, obliquely foreshadow future through interpretive dance. Obliquely foreshadow future through interpretive dance. Okay. So when she dreams, her consciousness goes into the robot. So this is supposed to actually be Jade then. Got it. Your silly dance foreshadows nothing and is essentially meaningless. But it sure is a lot of fun. Okay, quick, get into bed. But if she... Okay. You climb into bed and try to get comfortable, but some sort of invisible force is pressing down on you. A strange feeling of cold, heavy metal. So, like... Does she... is she aware that she is controlling a robot? This happens every time you try to get into bed. No wonder you can never get any sleep. Realize you can fly. Yeah, it'd be cool. So she's flying. There's not much to realize, of course. There's not much to realize. Of course you could fly. Open the package. She's opening the package. I like that they've changed they've given her dream world more color than the real world to distinguish between what's a dream and what's not a dream. You stop all this flying around nonsense and examine John's birthday package. Okay. Unfortunately, you cannot open it yet. This package has an important journey to make first. You are planning on delivering it momentarily. Okay, from Garden Gnostic to who's GT again? GT is who's GT again? It's not who's GT? Let's see, it's to Garden Gnostic and it's from GT. I forgot who GT was. Okay. Good thing you already know what's inside. Otherwise, you would surely be consumed by curiosity and suspense. You sincerely pity anyone who might be forced to endure such a fate. Months in the past. It's snowing. Enough for the above weather to seasonably enough for the above weather to be seasonably reconcilable. Okay. What's his name again? It's like... Oh, okay, so he used to go by Ghosty Trickster. That's why I didn't recognize it. But he's like ectobiologist now. So he's EB. Okay. Began pestering Garden Gnostic. Okay. Hey, happy birthday, Jade. Yay, thank you, John. Woo, okay. I got your present in the mail just on time. Plus I sent Rose's and Dave's too. Why do you guys' birthday got to be all bunched together like that? Are you running me ragged? You are running me ragged. Heh heh. I know, but it's nice of you to think of us all like that. I can't wait for you to see what I got you. I don't want to spoil it or anything, but hopefully it will help you solve those problems you've been having lately. Mysterious wink. I'm sure it is great. I can't wait either. It might take a while to get here from there, but it will be worth the wait. Oh man, I am such an idiot. I forgot about how long it takes you to get stuff. Arr. John, that's okay, really. I'm sure it will get to me exactly when it needs to get to. I'm sure it will get to me exactly when it needs to get, and it will be a nice surprise when it does. Okay, I hope so. Heart. I know that this is supposed to look like a heart, but to me it always looks like something else. Hold on. Okay, I'm back, sorry. I had to tell someone to go away. Oh god, the trolls again? Yep. They have been such a pain in the ass lately. It seems like there are so many. There are either like 50 of these R words, or it's one guy with a lot of alt accounts. I've never had any sort of feeling about them or what they want. I've never had any sort of feeling about them or what they want, which is kind of weird. But it seems to me like they are probably all different people and not one guy. I have counted 12. What do they want with us? Some people just like to needle others for some reason, John. It is like a game, I guess. They are like pranksters. Oh hell no, shittiest pranksters ever. Nobody likes pranksters. There might have been a time when being a prankster was okay, but like that, it's like the worst thing you could possibly be now. But I think they are mostly harmless. Every so often they manage to get through my block filter and hassle me. It's been going on for years. Actually, some of them are kind of funny, I think. Hehe. Oh wow, what years? Okay, well I am sick of them. I've been thinking of changing my Pestachum handle to throw them off the trail. So I guess I'm gonna do that. Ah, that explains the name change. Got it. You have already carved a few totems, but you had to return to the living room for more Crooksite dolls. Your carving work is not nearly complete. Every time you re-enter the room, you shudder at the recent handiwork of some mischievous imps. You just can't turn your back on them for a second. Rotten imps. Those posters were like children to you. Oh man, not the Con Air one. That was the best one. Okay, flea room. So we're going to go to Rose's perspective. At long last, you have returned to your bedroom with a stable power supply and internet connection. Vodka Mutini purse at your side. You suppose you'll call it a mutie. You'll call it mutie for short. Okay. Okay, Pester John. Okay, that's quite a totem collection. What are you planning? Oh, whoa, hi. Oh, gonna make some stuff. Are you okay? Hasn't your house been on fire for like 5 hours? No, that was the nearby forest, which up until quite recently would have been best described as on fire. But you may be excited to learn that just as recently, my house finally notched that achievement. Wow, congrats, I guess. Thank you. Have you seen Dave? Nah, his bro is probably busy kicking his ass. That's probably all there is to say on the matter. Okay, I'm going to start putting this grist to use. Let's be sparing with the frivolous knick-knack, breeding, and focus on getting you up to the gate, okay? Yeah, okay, I hear you, but I think we'll have plenty. I've been killing imps all over the house, and now it's lousy with gushers. Gushers? I mean grist. Serves them right for ruining my posters, the bastards. Which posters? Don't you see my sweet movie posters? Look at them. They're fucking ruined. John, what? Are you suggesting that imps are responsible for defacing your movie posters? Yeah. Your posters have looked like that ever since I first saw your room. The moment we started playing this game. I thought you had defaced them ironically to mock your father's interests. John? Very funny, Rose. Ha ha ha. Nice joke. Great joke there, Rose. Top of the line prank. Ha 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 ha. This is good. Laughter is probably the best way to avoid being especially melodramatic about the revelation. Yes, yes. Let's keep this joke going because it's such a good one. Ha ha. Oh my. Ha 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 ha. Oh man, he is. I'm wondering if she's actually being serious though. Let's say there's a bug. Descend. So it's Halloween or something. Okay. You cannot descend from the top of the mobile station. Oh, that's right. Did he like fall from the sky at some point? The loose cable you gathered up and tied together is not yet long enough to allow you to reach the ground safely. You have used all the cable you can find. You will have to come up with another plan. Sacrifice your mayoral sash for more cables. Absolutely not. What are you, crazy? A mayor does not relinquish his mayoral sash under any circumstances ever, period. Purify the temple. This is the Wandering Vagabond. Alright, so this is the Wandering Vagabond. The other guy is a different merchant. That's such a dumb idea. Not as dumb as using your sash, but it comes close. That temple is way too big. You'd probably just end up purifying a chunk of useless, boring rock. Wait, what's that? Yeah, what is that? There's something dangling from the top of one of the towers near the temple. Command Serenity to carry the rope to you. She is a tiny insect and cannot possibly lift more than the weight of a pumpkin seed. Well, she does, however, inform you of what the ledge contains through a series of informative blinks. There is an old rusty harpoon lodged into the crumbling rock. Tied to it is a bunched up jumble of handy cable. This strikes you as convenient. It is almost as if someone knew you would need a bunch of cable, and that you would have a mayoral sash made out of cable, and that you were particularly attached to this mayoral sash and would stubbornly refuse to use it. Anyone who knew that much would surely possess a special gift. Alas, it seems a bit far-fetched. Yeah, get ye rope. Okay, we just established it was a cable and not a rope, but that's okay. You take a hasty swig from one of your delicious pawns and put down. You then quickly adjust the coordinates to purify the jumble of handy cable. Alright. Looks like one of the packages for the... this is Guided Gnostic's package for John. To Mr. Mayor. Oh, of course, the time wasn't set to the present moment. Somehow it got reset to a few hundred years ago. It is some sort of present from the past, in the present. Attached is an envelope. It looks extremely important. You open the envelope. Inside is a letter and another envelope. This is all highly confusing and you do not know what to make of it. Still, it is obviously critical mayoral business which you take very seriously, and you will defend this package with your life. Wandering Vagabond. Try to purify the cable again. You set the time to the present and purify the jumble of cable. Take obvious course of action. Okay. You tie all the cable together and carefully lower your precious pumpkin bindle. You then rappel down the station with the package, which must not leave your side, years in the future. Which is to say, the present moment precisely. Okay, someone's spying on him. Who's spying on him? Who's this character? What's going on? An aimless renegade prepares for company. Build as much as you can, as fast as you can. Wait, no, hang on. Looks like we've got a side comic happening. Caution, he's wrapped in caution tape. And that's about it. Okay, build as much as you can. Okay, ectobiologist. Okay, while I make some stuff here, you can keep an eye out. Can you keep an eye out for imps? Just keep the safe or tub handy or something. It'll serve them right for trashing my posters. I keep telling you the posters were always like that. And I keep telling you, ha ha, very funny. Here, look. Huh. Okay then. So she was being serious. Yeah, I saw those, but they didn't look like that before. You must have changed them. Even if I had the motive for such a bizarre and pointless deception, where would I find the time? I don't even have Photoshop. Then why didn't you tell me they were there? I had no reason to think you were not aware of them. I thought they were strange, certainly, but was not struck by any particular impulses to discuss them. Okay, it still doesn't make sense though. Implying that I drew them a while ago and then forgot and couldn't see them and now suddenly see them. That's stupid. What would that even mean? That is weird. It looks like you were in your father's room recently. Yeah. And how did it make you feel to discover what was in there? Oh no, I just realized you are going to psychotherapify me. Therapify me. Well, don't bother. Maybe I am just being a friend. Maybe. Eyes suspiciously. Anyway, I guess you saw what's in there. It's boring and there's not much to even see. That doesn't matter. What matters is how seeing it affected you. I think it clearly has in some way. Well, I don't know. At first I was nervous to go in and find more of his weird clowns because of course they are stupid and I hate them a lot. But then I didn't see any and it was weird. I felt weirdly disappointed almost. Is it fair to say this changed your perception of your father? Yeah, I guess. Is it such a stretch to conclude it changed your perception of other things as well? No, maybe not. But what are you getting at? It sounds like you're saying I'm crazy. Alchemize. I don't like to use the word crazy. Oh God, see, this is therapy bullshit. That was a joke, but anyway, whether it means you are crazy or not, consider this theory. Your presumably outstanding tendency for scrolling this imagery is really your subconscious trying to express something disturbing within you, possibly something from your past, which you have blocked out. And since you have suppressed it, your conscious self cannot acknowledge the drawings. Therefore, they have been invisible until now. Why now? Perhaps because you have seen evidence that conflicts with the worldview your subconscious has constructed to obfuscate the truth. That your dad is not necessarily the clown-loving maniac you thought he was. All along, this negative attribute buried in your psyche may have been projected onto him and subsequently reviled as a sort of defense mechanism. But this is absurd. My dad loves these shitty clowns. He's got all these statues and paintings everywhere. Is it unthinkable that over the years it was he who believed you were the one with a passion for clowns because of all the strange drawings in your room? A father then embraces a son's hobby to establish a stronger bond, or wages a campaign of passive-aggressive mockery of your interests. Either either is plausible. I don't know. I don't know your dad that well. I don't know. Not sure about all this, but I think we need to stop and acknowledge the bunny Sasakray fedora I just made. It's awesome. Yeah. Wow. What are you doing, by the way? Rose, sorry to say, but this is all looking kind of silly. I'm trying to spread the upward construction around so there is a more substantial foundation for later on. But I'm starting to wonder if it will be strong enough. It's a kind of it's kind of starting to wobble a little. It's kind of starting to wobble a little. I don't think brick chimneys were meant to serve this architectural purpose. Yes, yeah, no shit. I might have to adopt a different building strategy, sticking to more load-bearing walls and blockier shapes, especially since grist has been easier to come by lately. Okay, but you really must be running low on time by now, right? Right. Strider. Okay. Jade's dream. Okay. Dream up extra arms and play advanced bass solo. Yeah. Oh, something cool's about to happen. So stop. Like, how many arms is that? The dog's just chilling. That was cool though. Okay, change wardrobe modifier to cycle through Starheart Horseshoe. Okay, good idea. Let's see, just looking at the chat. Really hope you can make it to 349 this stream. Okay. I'm not sure because I was actually thinking we might be doing that tomorrow actually, do not open. I'm thinking I was thinking I might read, I'll read to the end of Jade's current perspective, and then I'll probably end the stream after that. And then, but otherwise, please join me for tomorrow, and we'll definitely be getting up to 349 tomorrow. Okay, good idea. You leave the moon in the cycle, though. Though causes you like it. What? Though causes you like. Okay, good idea. You leave the moon in the cycle, though, cause you like it. Okay, cause you like it. Sorry, I just hate the way that was written. Go explore the Golden City. Yes, the Golden City. May as well. It's like, okay. So the robot. I think that something like this was referenced in what do you call it, the pilot. All right, good. All right, so let's see. Go and make a new friend. See. Yeah, I sort of remember something like this in the pilot. It's like a chain. This is kind of like the world where John's dad is like trapped in. What is that? Is this the merchant? That's Spec. What's going on? Eat letter and envelope. Wait, no. Ah, shit. Go back. What the heck's going on there? Alright, I'll save the game here. And we shall continue this tomorrow. And, yeah, but thank you to anyone who popped by, whether it was on Twitch or YouTube. I appreciate it. Tonight, later on tonight, I might be doing a watch-along of Twin Peaks. I finished Season 1 last night, so I'll be starting Season 2 tonight. So if you're awake during that time and you want to check that out, feel free to. But otherwise, I'll be back again tomorrow on Twitch and YouTube for the rest of Homestuck. Alright, I'll see you then.